I made a video some days ago where I said that, I think that days ago, weeks ago, when I said that, with your phone numbers, uh, you can actually, an attacker can carry out a mass scale attack on you. You see, according to sources, I was listening to a podcast few days ago about a former CIA director was speaking, and he said that during the 12th Day War between Iran and the United States last year, that happened last year, that's 2025, that one of the medium or one of the means through which the Israelis actually what got to know about, uh, were able to defeat some of the top Iranian military general was that was through their phone numbers, in the sense that they got intel about what the phone numbers of these top military generals are. They are nuclear scientists, and from these phone numbers, I don't know how they did something that I wouldn't, let me use the word, I wouldn't explain it here, but they did something, and with what they did, the phone of those top military generals started exploding. And when it exploded, since every person who uses a phone, they always, carry their phone around. So when such explosion happens, it actually picks up the military general, and they died in that process. It was not just only the military general, even their nuclear scientists. All of their phone numbers were actually were gotten, and that was how explosion started rocking all of them. Now, according to him, he said, and I quote, that when the Iranian authorities discovered that their top military generals and their nuclear scientists, that their mobile phones were now being experiencing explosion, they moved to another step, which was, they stopped all of the top military generals or the top military personnel, high ranking military personnel, from using mobile phones. Now, the people who were launching this attack, they now move from that phase to their bodyguards, in the sense that the airline they finish on, just in case. So what they did was that, uh, immediately, why Iranian authorities stopped their personnel from, their top military personnel from using mobile phones. The attackers, which happened to be the Israelis, they now went after their own the bodyguards of those top military service chiefs. And you know that every top military service chief, anybody who is a top officer in the military, they actually do what? They must have a bodyguard. Even those who are in government who are not military, they always have bodyguard. So it is the mobile phones of those bodyguard that they were now targeting, that when the explosion rocks with those bodyguard, and it will also affect and kill the military chief. So that was how majority of them were actually what eliminated during that 12th Day War. Now, this just happened by just having what phone number. And with that phone number, something that like geotagging was done, and the rest of other kind of technology were actually what were deployed just to ensure that warfare is in action. How about the one that is currently going on now, that started since 27th, 28th of March? You understand that particular one, according to sources had it that the United States used one of the AI model, or one of the AI solution to actually what to launch attacks on Iranians. You understand? So AI is going far that if you are ignorant and you do not get yourself abreast with it, even if it's the elementary, you should know how it works, how its capabilities and its limitations. If you not get yourself abreast with it, you become a victim in the very near what? In the very near future, which can even be just tomorrow in your front. You can become just a victim. So Iran will just happen to just become victims of all of this circumstance. The reason why I'm using the word that they are victim is because maybe they never knew that AI and intelligence could be used to deploy all of such capabilities. And if they knew, it would have also possible that maybe they would have also prevented themselves. Mind you, I'm not for the US, I'm not for Iran. I'm just explaining logic. I'm explaining logic here so that you don't think that maybe I'm supporting side A or I'm supporting side B. No, this is clear fact. You understand? Because in warfare, your enemy is your enemy. You understand? So I'm not here to support anybody, but I'm just telling you what AI capabilities has actually what enabled, those who know about it to actually what to deploy in this particular in military warfare. You understand? So if also go ahead, maybe if it happens that a it becomes a nuclear war, which we are not praying for, because if it becomes a nuclear war, it's going to eventually turn to World War III, and that which we do not pray for. If such becomes World War III, a lot of countries, if not all countries, are going to be affected. You understand? Because if it becomes World War III, it's not just going to become only just 2 or 3 countries. Then allies will start forming. Because I am a friend to this country, I would like to take side with them. Another person who is a side to that country will take side with them. And, it becomes train missiles, train torpedoes, train all kind of weapons, nuclear, ballistic, atomic, hydrogen, all kind of, all kind of weapons of warfare will actually be thrown. So you need to keep yourself abreast. This, remember that, our cybersecurity class, beginner cybersecurity class is actually coming up this month of March/April 2026. We're going to be teaching you how you can actually how you can secure your account, how you can secure your software, how you can secure your data, both online and offline, how you can secure systems, how you can preserve your privacy, as well as what cybersecurity is in this era of AI. So the cost for this particular class is just $100, and the link to get a ticket to join is actually what on your screen there. You can send me an email for any clarification that you need to get. And till then, I will talk to you in the next one. Do what to like this video and subscribe this channel, and I will talk to you in the next one. This is BlueCap Cybersecurity. Peace.